All right, there we go. Okay, my fault. Okay, good morning. It is a feel good Friday. April the 5th, 2024. Excuse me. Uh, 4 minutes after the hour. Welcome, guys. Shawn Harvey Morning Show feature wake up team with the Queen SennyJ, the Queen Miss Miko, only place on earth where you get your morning started. Right, chat room's wide open, or you can call in 570-982-6950. Please like, share, follow, subscribe to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show feature wake up team. We're on all major platforms this morning, and God bless each and every one of you. Hope your families are doing okay this morning. This is where you get your morning love, but most importantly, it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. To the Queen Cindy J, good morning. God bless. Good to see you. And how are you this morning?
Good morning, Sean. I'm doing great. Good morning to everybody listening. We have an amazing show for you today on this Friday. We are going to get started with Senny Says, where I will let you know what is going on in Hollywood and entertainment news. We're also going to have front page news with Senny J, where I will let you know what is happening locally, nationally, and globally. So I want to make sure you stick around for that.
Okay, good. And once you stick around for that, hold on a second. See.
No
Uh,
problem, Sean. We're
it's, uh,
we're here. We're holding, patiently waiting
okay,
for your return.
the dog keep busting through the door like he don't even knock. He just busts through the door. Anyway,
He wants to
uh,
be around you.
yeah, no question about. All right. So guys, look,
Let him in.
welcome
Why are you shutting him out?
because like
Let
because
him
the
in.
because like I will, but like the rest of the fam is out there on the other side because Cal's getting ready for school. So there's a whole other thing going on over there. So
Oh,
stay over there.
but
You know
they're
what I'm
getting
saying?
ready, so he's in the way.
You know
So
what I
you got to
mean?
go chill with Dad.
Stay over there, and then when they leave, then you could come in and do your thing. Now, a shout out to my man, DJ Young and Greg Hill, all been supporting for years, man. Definitely, truly appreciate you, my friend, and all others, and thank you for this Feel Good Friday. Before we start the show, first of all, let's give a round of applause to the Queen, Cindy J. Cindy, you've been looking good lately. Your skin looks okay. You got a different spirit about yourself. Uh, your neck's looking good. Comparison to mine, I'm really suffering from old man neck. See, look at the neck today. A lot going on. It's a lot going on with the neck today. And you don't have that issue right now. So, Cindy, there's a glow about yourself. Before we start the show, Cindy, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. Thank you for that.
Okay. Now, now, before we get into this stuff, I want to say this.
What do you want to say?
Uh, and
I'm
it's,
gonna share the show.
it's
So
one of those it's one of those weird situations that we kind of go through. We all see in our lifetime. But anyway, a friend of mine who was in a relationship with a young lady, CJ, and this is a long time, years ago, and she was being like sort of like a pain in the ass to this guy, right?
wow.
But they had a child together. They did the whole thing. She killed the dog. See, I closed the door. Now he's barking. So
Not him cursing you out.
yeah, yeah, this dog got some serious codependent issues. So yeah, she gave him a hard time, but and they had a child together, and and it's
What
just
was she?
weird.
What was she giving him a hard time about?
uh,
Just about like everything. Like she was
About
just
everything
argumentative.
about his career, about all the things he was getting high. I mean, he wasn't getting high, like smoking the weed and all that. He was a pain in the ass, but she was good people. Don't get me wrong, she was great people.
Okay.
But hold on, Cindy. Let me.
Yeah, go go send to that
Come on.
door. Just tell him to come in and sit down
Yeah, no,
and
that's
don't
what I did.
and
That's,
don't touch nothing. And you
that's what
can
I did. You know,
stay.
that's what I
Stay,
just did.
Cooper. Stay.
When you
Stay,
said that,
Cooper.
he looking around the ceiling now. Like, Shout out to my man, Jay Buttons, man. What's up with you, bro? Yeah, congratulations. Your whole event is sold out for next week. Black and Gold with Daryl Hicks. I saw y'all post that. That's unbelievable. But then again, it's not. I was gonna stop by, but since your post that no one could get in, then I guess I won't stop by.
Dang, Jay, where was my invitation?
Yo, they put a big post up there for our beloved Dow Green, CEO, partner, Black and Gold Productions, and Jay is a part of upper management over there.
Mm.
And they
I'll be
posted,
DMing you, Jay, to talk about this.
Cindy, they posted the event 2 weeks ago, and it's sold out. And they posting in cap letters. They don't want nobody coming to the door unless they got a ticket. There's no guest list. It's just hilarious, Cindy. They're like,
Wow.
don't you even come over here. So congratulations. Now, Cindy, back to this.
Congrats, congrats.
So the woman was a pain in the ass, and uh, and the guy, well, he dealt with it and all that, but then they broke up. Uh,
Okay.
and she was a beautiful woman, the baby mother.
Okay.
So the guy went on to pursue his career and all that, and she did the same thing. And Cindy, let me tell you something. This guy who she gave a hard time to
Mm-hmm.
became this very successful person.
Okay.
And in that success, SennyJ,
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, you know, he picked up one of the baddest baddies on earth. And City, when I tell you this woman is beautiful, I'm not even exaggerating. And I'm happy. I'm happy for the young lady as well. She done moved on. She done did her thing, and everything is cool with her as well. I'm happy for her as well. But Cindy, the upgrade game is tenfold with this dude and the new girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Cindy, how does that make a woman feel when the baby father's been a pain in the ass the whole relationship, the whole career? This dude can't do. Welcome to the show, guys. It's starting a little slow this one, but we're gonna jump right into it.
Yeah, it is.
I know because it's
Pick,
my
pick,
energy.
pick it up, Harv. What are
Yeah,
you
it's
just
my
waking
energy.
up? You had a
I'm
show last
tired.
night? What's
I'm
going
tired.
on? Cause we
Tired.
can move. Cause we can move along. I know you like
Uh,
to give your little opening, whatever, but we can move it right
yeah,
along.
yeah, no doubt. I'm gonna bail out of this boring ass story in a minute. I'm gonna bail out this boring ass story in a minute and allow you to take over and yield my time.
You know what I'm saying?
But
But go,
Cindy,
go on.
but Cindy, what fascinates me about this story is the fact that the dude's upgrade game and his whole life has just on a whole nother level. Like it's just went to that place.
Mm-hmm.
And his woman is absolutely beautiful.
Right.
So my question to you is this, Danny J, or in my drag kind of low energy, that's where I'm
Yeah,
at right
yeah.
now.
I know where you're going, but I'm gonna let you get it out. Pause. No Diddy.
I've been saying pause a long time. No Diddy, I gotta figure that one out. Anyway,
Yeah, you got to make a conscious decision.
no doubt. It's gonna be a tough one as well. Diddy, no Diddy or no pause or Diddy pause. I don't know which way to go with this because I'm gonna need one of them
Right, right.
because I pause a lot. Uh,
Yeah, you better hurry up. Prentice said he'll be right back. Now that's funny. It's okay, Prentice. Roll on up out of here, bro, because I don't
yeah,
know
yeah,
what's about to happen with
yeah.
this
Hey,
one.
hey, listen, I'm about to roll up out of here too. All right, I'm done. I'm done. But City, how does it feel? City, how does it feel when the girlfriend or the new woman
Hmm.
is a bad bitch and it's nothing, absolutely nothing you can do about it? When the new girlfriend is a bad bitch and got everything going on, and you discarded this dude, and he lands on his feet, takes off, and he has one of the most beautiful women in Sydney. How before we, I just curious minds want to know how does that feel?
I mean, at the end of the day, first of all, this tale is as old as time. It's like that always happens. Okay. I bet you, even if Homegirl wouldn't have left him when he got on, he probably would have left her. So, or cheated on her or done something crazy. So, but I do know, I mean, it's never happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's left me, I haven't really seen a better upgrade. So,
Well, hold on. Let me give
but
you a round of applause. Let me give you a round of applause for that.
I
You're very
mean,
fortunate.
I'm just saying, I
But
haven't seen
Cindy,
it. If
Cindy,
I
have
were
you
to
seen it?
see it, I would tip my hat off to them. But yes, there can be resentment. I have seen it. I've experienced it with, some friends, and they feel bitter, jaded, like, you know what I mean? The whole she's only with him because he got money now, blah 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 blah. Stuff like that. So does it occur? Yes, but at the end of the day, I think what's most important is, moving on, regardless of whatever the situation is. That wasn't the situation for you. Yeah,
So there is some bitterness and resentment
I've seen it.
when the upgrade the baddies like at 12.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it. But it's like, what else do they have? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this before we move on, I just want to dive a little deeper just real quick. Cindy, when the resentment part and the bitterness, what's the language like? What is being said? I'm a man. I'm not around women like this. Where I'm around. I mean, I'm around a woman, wife, but I'm not around women conversations. Cindy, what is the conversation? Irene, what's up? Good morning. God bless you. Cindy, what is the conversation like when the upgrade, the new woman, is 10 times better looking and all that, all that's going on, and the old girlfriend or baby mother has a problem with it? What's the conversation though, Cindy? What is being said? A lot of us want to know. Like, is she like this bitch, this, that, him, this?
I
Tell
mean,
us, Cindy, what do they say?
it's always gonna be like this bitch, but I mean, it's always giving this bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's always gonna be there. But I'm not really around like haters, because that hating conversation, they'll pick like anything apart. Like, she cute, but her butt's probably fake. Like, they'll say like little things to like tear her down. But a lot of times it's just like, I mean, she cute or whatever, but it's more so downplaying the guy's character. When she's not a good upgrade, the conversation is more juicy, because I mean, you can't really say nothing about a bad bitch. Like, what are you really saying? Because then you're coming off like an extreme hater. Like, bitch, she's beautiful. Like, let's stop playing around. Now you sound bitter as hell, girl. Like, stop it. I'm not even gonna let my friend go down like that. I would be like,
Really?
okay, girl, like, not too much on sis. Like, she's just trying to do what everybody else is out here trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Get a guy with
But
some
hold on,
chicken.
but wait a minute,
Nobody's
sis.
mad at her about that.
But wait a minute. You're not gonna co-sign the behavior when your girl is going on a rant on hating on a beautiful woman. You're not gonna, like.
Yeah, because why are you hating on her? Because why I'm not gonna sit here and tear down another woman. That's not even my character. So I wouldn't let my friend wallow in that. Like, don't compare yourself to another woman. You don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna see if she's about anything. You can be pretty, but have morals, values, things you want to accomplish in your life. She's gonna see that in him, because I mean, if your only complaint was just that he wasn't successful, I mean, I don't. I don't really know where else you're gonna go with that. But if there was other stuff about his character or something like that that wasn't that great, then it's like you got to kind of talk her through that, because women are pitted against each other a lot,
Right.
especially when you're talking about competition for competition for men. You know what I'm saying? And so you have to understand that all those insecurities about herself are coming to the forefront, and then she's trying to deflect that onto the new woman, and that's not a good look. So you just got
Got
to bring them back to reality and put it back on themselves. Like, this is your opportunity now to, if you don't like that little fupa you got, sis, let's go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a baddie too. You know what I'm saying? Wear a little makeup, put some earrings on, bitch. Like, do something with yourself, but don't spend your days looking at her story and tearing her down. Because what does she do? She don't know him from a hole in the wall. You know what I'm saying? So
This before we move on. Welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your ones all right. Men reaction to the total opposite. You know that, right, Cindy?
yeah, I mean,
Men,
men are
men,
always.
men celebrate. Men will open up the window and yell out, "I got a bad bitch."
But how do they feel if the woman if it was flipped, when the woman that they're with leaves them and levels up with a guy with more money?
They
Or
feel men feel the same way. They do. They feel the same way. But the men, we'll run out and try to get us really quickly try to find us a baddie to kind of ease that pain of you stepping up and leveling up and going to a whole nother level. That's why I never, Jennifer, good morning, Machete. God bless you. That's my sis. That's why I don't understand why a lot of, and then we'll move on. We're out of here. But I don't understand why a lot of men date and have relationships with famous men's ex-wives or baby mothers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is a lot. I don't know if I could deal with that. Like say dating Michael Jordan's ex-wife. Like, that's a lot.
like, if you're just a regular guy.
Like if you're a regular guy, but you got it together, but she likes you. How do you date like Michael Jordan's wife? Like,
I mean,
you know
I
what I mean?
don't know. I don't
Like,
know, because
you see
guys
what I'm
have
saying?
way bigger egos.
Like Bill Gates' ex-wife. How do you date that?
Well, right? Jeff Bezos's ex-wife is dating a science teacher.
Who?
Jeff
Yeah,
Bezos's ex-wife, Mackenzie, she's
yeah.
dating a science teacher.
That's good. See, I don't know if I'd be able to put up with that. You know,
They seem very happy, and he looks very regular. I mean, Jeff Bezos ain't nothing to look at either, but he just
yeah.
seems he just seems like a very regular dude.
All right, welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? I know it's a little low energy this morning, but we're gonna step it up. Welcome to the show, Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Wake Up Team with the Queen SennyJ. Miss Miko's running late. He just texted me, but it's all good. Welcome to the show. Good morning. I need to see the hearts in the chat room right now on a Monday. Where the hearts at on a Friday? Where the hearts at in the chat room? Let's see them. God bless y'all. Listen, y'all not doing nothing next Saturday night. We're at Game Time Sports Barn Grill. 1028 Broadway, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. We got one of the Latin kings of comedy, my man, the super hilarious Imagine will be in the building. Y'all come on out. Doors open up at 6, showtime 7. I want to see those hearts in the chat room right now. Let's show some love. All right, CJ, let's go. Let's get into our first story. Welcome to the show, guys.
Okay, well, talking about being with baddies, a man,
When the last time you've been with a baddie?
as far as that guy,
Yeah, yeah. Been a minute?
yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. My last one wasn't my best work, so we'll
No
move
doubt.
past that.
I want to say that I'm blessed that I live with a baddie. Give me a round of applause.
I know, Sean, you've hit the jackpot at your interesting age. Um,
With this city, with this neck.
with that neck, the neck that only Tanya could love. Let's shout out to her. You get to go home with that every night, girl. Yes. I know she a happy woman. Happy as
Oh
hell.
my God. It's hilarious.
Um conjoined twins. um Recently famous twins. Their name is Abby. Well, her name is Abby Hensel, and she is conjoined with her sister Brittany. They used to be on a TLC show, and she currently has gotten married to her husband, who's an army veteran, in a ceremony earlier this week. And they've caught the internet by storm. But interestingly enough, her army veteran husband has been hit with a paternity suit. This was filed in October of 2023, almost 2 years after medic Joshua Bowling, who's 34, and Abby documented her life sharing a body with her sister Brittany. The paternity case was filed by his ex-wife Annika against Joshua and another respondent. Court records show a genetic test report was entered onto the file just weeks ago on March 7th, but the details are not yet publicly available. The document states she is their only joint child born during the marriage. They split in April of 2019. It does appear it appears possible this is the child whose paternity is being contested, but available court documents do not make clear as she is a minor. Um, Joshua and the conjoined twins have a close relationship with Isabella, who was a guest at the wedding and appears in many photos on social media. Following this revelation, they're going to be submitting to the test and seeing if it possibly is his child with this other woman. I guess it's just interesting because they just got married, and people have really been blowing up social media about him marrying conjoined twins and how exactly that works and things like that. So I'll let you know if it's going to find out. She says that if they do decide to if he is the father of this other kid, he plans to step up and do everything that he can to you know support the family as well as the conjoined twins. People were interested in them. They said their condition involves them having two heads on a single body with one genital system, two, three, or four arms, two hearts, and two legs. The twins share a bloodstream and all organs below the waist. That's why they've never been able to get taken apart. Abby controls their right arm and leg, and Brittany controls the left side. Would you marry a set of conjoined twins? Don't laugh, Shawn.
Oh God. Well, look at the benefits. Look at the benefits. He's having he's having he's having a threesome every night of the week, regardless if he wants it or not. Because the other one, she gonna want some loving. And how does he even ask? I'm gonna kiss your sister. Listen, right? We got one vagina. You understand? And if he has another baby by somebody else, so what? Whatever. If he's the father, what it is what it is. I'm
I guess
saying
the
this.
mom just felt the mom felt slighted, like you just went and got married to these women.
Right. Now, right, right. That's another issue. Like, I would hate to be a baby mother and my man stepped off and married these conjoined twins. Uh, one young lady controls the right hand, one controls the left. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So sexually, I think this is a great idea.
Would this be considered a polyamorous relationship?
I'm sure. Of course, it would be. At the same time, it's whatever relationship you consider it to be. This is what it is. He's got to argue with his wife. He got to argue with the sister. But that's another thing. Like that's your you're smashing your sister-in-law. You freak. You're nutting in your sister-in-law's face, bro. What is
Like
she supposed to do?
look
Turn
at
her
this.
head
Look
while
at
you're
this when they're
smashing?
Look at them dancing. It looks like he's only looking in the one's face. What about the other one, bro?
Bro, you gotta step up. You marry sisters, bro. You didn't marry one person. Is that even against the is that even a law? It is the law because what Cindy just said, below the waist is one person. So this man is literally
This is the baby mom, his ex-girlfriend.
weird. The dude is weird. I mean, would I marry a conjoined twins? No. Uh, but there are men out here that will do it. And it's a shame that, you got women out here that have single heads, they can't find a man.
Hey,
Cindy, you should be ashamed. You you
I was
should be
shocked and
ashamed.
appalled. I was.
You only got one head and you still can't find a man. They got two heads and married.
It's always the special people, you know what I'm saying? Little people like me have to fight for every win. You know what I mean?
This
Just like
man,
600-pound life. And I'm over here struggling to lose weight. And these women who can't even get out of bed, they're frying eggs right in the bed. They have a man. I just
yo,
these women
endless,
are funny.
endless hand jobs from both sides.
No. What if the other one doesn't want to? Like that's what I'm saying. What if the sister doesn't want to be in this anymore?
He has no other choice. Just duck when the sperm starts flying. That's all. Listen, listen. I'm gonna tell my wife, smashing your sister tonight, bro.
I mean, do they both get sensations since it's only one
Yeah,
vagina? Like, there's a lot of questions I need answered, and
yeah.
they're very sexual, but I don't care.
They
Vanetta,
both.
you said they did a Q&A. Were they talking about sex in this Q&A?
Teddy, they both gonna be moaning and oh my god, give it to me, husband. Yeah, it's gonna be on and popping. He gonna be like, yo, I'm slaying two bitches.
No. I
Slaying
just
two.
I'm just gonna
This is
move
very
on.
weird. This is very strange. I think we're breaking a bunch of laws here. Something's going on here. This is very strange that this dude is doing this. Uh, but
I'm
I,
gonna let you guys
I'm
know.
yeah, let us know because I give this marriage at least 2 years and then it's done. And what if they get pregnant?
That would be very interesting. I mean, I don't they probably can have kids, you know.
Then they got
So
conjoined babies coming out.
usually the kids come out all right. The kids come out not like that, but it is a high probability they could have twins.
If I was birthed by these two-headed women and I was just like regular person, I'm out of there. I can't. I, I, I can't. I don't want mommy and auntie's head on top of each other. No. And this is gonna be strange. They vacations, they go out to dinner. Like this is like almost a circus.
I mean, it might be more of an adjustment for him than for them, you know. I didn't put a one in the chat room if you guys used to watch their show on TLC. I've caught a couple of episodes, but I haven't. I haven't followed them that long. So put a one in the chat room if you've seen them on TLC. Put a number two if you haven't.
2 years from now, he's gonna be yelling out, I'm telling you,
I'm weak.
bitch. No.
I can't.
All right. Well, all right. In the chat room, how long? I give this relationship less than 3 years.
Not you
Put a number
praying on
one
their
chat room.
downfall.
Yeah, I put a number one. Number one chat room is less than 3 years. Number two in the chat room if it's more than 3 years. I'm giving this marriage less than 3 years. This is crazy.
Less than 3 years.
Yeah.
I give it I give
And
it 5 years.
he gonna go back to his baby mother.
That's horrible. And if I was the baby mother, I would
And
be like, just
Cindy,
don't come over here.
Cindy, what is the sister to do when it's time for her to give oral pleasures to her husband? What's gonna happen?
Well, she gonna do her duties. I mean, they've been dating, so I guess they've worked something out. Maybe they put like a blanket over the other sister's head so she doesn't have to see it or be
Yeah,
involved.
I mean that's his
I would
sister-in-law.
I would
I don't
just
know.
close my eyes.
Yeah, right. And why the sister-in-law closing eyes? He's gonna yell out, "Yo, sis, turn around. I got something for you." Right.
That's nasty. I don't know what they're
Right.
doing over there. It's some freaky mess. They're all freaks. People are freaky.
I think I think that I think that all parties involved. I think that all parties involved need to go to jail. This is criminal.
Not how is it criminal?
The man is married to conjoined twins. He's having sex with his wife. Bless you. Bless you. And Tamiko, can you hear? Say something.
Hi guys. Good morning. Good
Okay.
morning. Good morning.
Okay. Cool. Cindy, he's married to his one sister. Then he got a sister-in-law. They got the same. Their heads are on top of each other's shoulder. They sharing one vagina. One sister controls one arm. The other controls the other. You don't think this is criminal?
No, well, especially, I mean, I'm sure the other sister has to consent to it a little bit, like saying okay, because then, I mean, technically, wouldn't it be like rape?
It's only one vagina involved.
Exactly, but it's part of mine too. And if I don't want him entering me, sis, this can't happen. So she probably talks to her sister a lot, like, come on, girl.
All right. This is a hot mess. I know if it was me, if that was me, the sister got to get it. I swear, it's no, everybody's too close to each other. We just one whole big happy family at this point.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep a close eye on this. I'm gonna find out if he's the pappy of this other little girl, and if they're starting off their family, father of two with two stepkids.
Oh,
Nice. All right. Well, welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Wake up team with the Queen SennyJ and the Queen Miss Miko. Cindy, let's give our beloved Queen Miss Miko a round of applause.
hi y'all. Good morning. Good morning.
Okay, Miko, before we get back in the show, how are you, young lady?
I'm tired. I'm very tired. But I'm happy to be here on a Feel Good Friday, guys. I missed you so much. It's been 3 weeks? I've been on a world tour. I do apologize.
No, that's fine.
No, we're cool.
We just want to make sure. We just want to make sure you're good.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Miko's right, so a woman of few words.
Yeah, of course.
She's gonna say, "I'm good and I'm tired."
That's right.
Moving along.
I literally got off the plane, drove home, and joined the call because I'm like, I'm home. I got to get on the call today. So I miss you guys so much. It feels good to be here. I miss everybody in the chat room. I've been listening to the show after the show because I haven't had time to do it in the morning. So what's up? What's going on?
Nothing, girl. We over here talking about conjoined twins.
I heard. And the one vagina and two heads. Does that mean he gets two heads? But okay, carry on.
Of course he gets. Of course he gets.
There's the other sister. Does she turn her head this way and the other sister get, you know. I have so many questions.
So, Cindy, let me ask you a question. What if it was in reverse, and then we're gonna move on, and it was a brother, fine as hell, but he was a conjoined twin, and he had his other brother on his other side of his shoulder, and say y'all got married, SennyJ, are you servicing the brother as well as a good faith?
No, I would not. I would not even be involved in that situation.
What if you was SennyJ and the brother's like,
No.
you got yo, why you
Not with that face.
yo, why you smash this brother? He like this.
No, thank you.
But
No,
what if
thank
the
you.
other twin decides to get married? Can she get married to someone else? Like, how would that work out?
I think it
Well,
was whoever did it first.
Oh, that's it. It's up. Okay.
I don't think she's gonna get married. It
Hmm.
seems like the one twin holds like the other sister, she's kind of like out the shoulder. Like I would feel like, sis, you're not, she don't really have any say over anything. It's like I'm really the body. You know what I
Not
mean?
out the shoulder, Cindy. What?
right, right, right. She leaned like the sister leaning a little bit. A little bit above the elbow, above the shoulder a
Right.
little bit. You can just
Right.
mush her
So
like,
the
"Yo,
so
get
the
out there."
dominant sister is the real sister. So she called all the shots.
I mean,
Right.
I don't know because they're really like 50-50 because the other sister controls one of the arms. So if she like wanted to hold her left arm back for like the rest of her life, like you could never do anything.
What?
It's like
Wow.
for like everything below there they have to share. Like one sister controls one of the legs, like so they really have to work as a
What
unit.
about the vagina?
It's only
They
one
Like,
vagina.
what if one sister want to do and the other one is not in the mood? Like,
It does. It doesn't matter because whatever he want, if he want to smash, he gonna smash regardless whether it's the sister or the wife. It doesn't matter. Vagina's open. Doesn't matter.
there's only one. There's only
It's
one
only
vagina.
it's only one
only
vagina.
one.
They both gotta say no,
Mm,
and then it's gonna be a big fight.
crazy. Okay.
That's hilarious.
All right, let's move on. Welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Wake Up Team. With the Queen SennyJ and the Queen Miss Miko. Don't forget, next Saturday, we at Game Time Sports Bar and Grill, 1028 Broadway, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. For the comedy show, doors open up at 6, showtime 7. And then Sunday, we have our charity bowling event at Bar Dunn's Lane in Eastern Pennsylvania. So we'll talk more about that later on in the show, but we appreciate y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in. I need to see the hearts in the chat room. We truly appreciate y'all on Feel Good Friday. We got low energy today, but we are in the building. SennyJ, continue on, and then we go to Miss Miko.
Shout out to Jennifer Fischetti who put the the two
And you
people
see
sitting
that, right?
together emoji. Jennifer, I can't.
She put the two heart emojis together.
No, she put it's an emoji of two people like attached to each other, like
Yeah.
sitting like right. Jennifer, I can't. Much work needs to be done. Talking about sex, talking about getting intimate. Atlanta ranks third in the country in new HIV infections. Come on, Atlanta. What's going on down there?
Mm.
The metro area had the third highest rate of new HIV diagnosis among U.S. metro areas. In 2021, accounting for over 1,500 new cases. Memphis and Miami were the only cities that ranked higher. According to new data from the CDC, Metro Atlanta accounted for more than half of all new HIV diagnoses in Georgia. Also, Fulton and DeKalb counties had the first and second highest rate of new infections of any county in the nation at about 50 cases per 100,000 people. They said Jeff Cheek, who is the director of the Fulton County Department for HIV Elimination, has said that these numbers serve as a reminder that much work needs to be done to end the HIV epidemic in Atlanta. The department, formerly known as Ryan White, specializes in providing medical services to low-income, uninsured, or underinsured HIV patients throughout Metro Atlanta. According to AIDS View, 83.2% of the 2021 cases in Metro Atlanta stemmed from male-to-male sexual contact, and roughly 73% of those diagnosed were Black. Statewide, Georgia's overall HIV rates are some of the highest in the country at 59,000, with the South region accounting for over half of the new cases found at 18,000. according to the CDC. And it just goes on about how people need to protect themselves, get tested regularly. I mean, it's good that they have these numbers because that means that there are a lot of people that are testing themselves, but also at the same time, they're still saying that there's still a lot of resources that a lot of people don't have access to, especially in the South with them taking away things like Planned Parenthood and other things like that.
Right.
So yeah, that's how
All
they
right.
have it. If you're going down to Atlanta, you better wrap it up.
Uh, Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring Wake Up Team with the Queen, SennyJ. And the Queen, Miss Miko. Like I said, low energy today, but we out here grinding. You know what I'm gonna say about this.
My energy is not low. No,
Okay. Mine is.
you
Uh,
tired as hell.
yeah, no doubt. Uh, I've been tired for the last 10 years.
Right.
Uh, uh, they just freed me. I'm gonna start with this, and then I'll yield my time to Miss Miko, and then back to you, Sydney J. God bless. I've been saying this for years and years. I can't stand you black people that run to Atlanta and move down there anyway. And this is what you get. A little dab of HIV. Because
Mm-mm.
you want to run from the New York area, you want to move to Atlanta, which, by the way, on this show, this well documented thanks to the Queen Sydney J. You have one of the worst voting rights acts in the country. They took away voting from churches. Remember that, guys?
Yeah, they did.
They took away voting from all the other places that were convenient to senior citizens. Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And remember when Buckhead wanted to secede out of the city of Atlanta because it was just too much? Remember that?
Word.
And everybody want to flock to Atlanta because their cousins are down there. There are more people infiltrating Atlanta than the people that live there. And then there's a small percentage of you that took your nasty asses down to Atlanta with your nasty little virus.
Not the nasty virus. Oh.
You got your nasty little virus. You went down there looking for rectum glory, and you found it. You dove deep into the rectum, and look what happened. You didn't catch corona, you caught something else. Thank God there's medication for the HIV, and you could go on with your with your regular life. Thank God for that, because if this was 30 years ago, your punk ass would be dead. And this is the problem. Folks, black folks who migrated to Atlanta, get the hell out of there and go back to wherever you come from. This is not even a southern town anymore.
Is that the problem?
Yes, that's the problem. You think they had a surge of HIV cases in Atlanta in the 80s and in the 70s? This was a conservative southern state, Cindy J, full with nothing but Baptist churches and Confederate heroes. Now look at Atlanta. Atlanta is Babylon.
Atlanta is not Babylon.
It is Babylon, and it's for the evil.
No, that's not the problem. What this screams to
you
me.
You gonna tell me that that's not the problem, Cindy J?
No, because people going to Atlanta is not why the HIV is up.
What?
Again, this stems from so might be an unpopular opinion, okay? But again, it has to do with men, okay? Now we know. I'm gonna
Here
let
we
you
go,
know right
Cindy.
now.
Go ahead.
We know they said it, a lot of gay people, they have a lot of sex, right? Not to put this on gays at all, but
it's not a gay disease. Go ahead.
They're known to do things like cruising, just meet up indiscriminately. They have a big culture for casual sex, which again is fine. However, I feel like because they know that AIDS is rampant in their community, there is a lot of gay men that do get themselves tested regularly. They take PrEP, which is the new, HIV. It's like a vaccination, so you don't get HIV. They're known to use that, follow up with their doctors, things like that. You know who doesn't go to the doctor and get tested and do what they need to do?
Heterosexual men. I agree.
Straight presenting men.
Yep.
They do not go to the doctor. They do not consider themselves, they sleep with men, yet don't consider themselves gay. So they're not going to go to the centers and get the PrEP, use condoms, or do the things that they need to do. So the straight men are the ones that are spreading this.
Well said, Senny.
And that's what it
No,
comes
no.
down to. More straight presenting men need to get real with their activities that they're doing and stop spreading it in the gay community, as well as bringing it back home to their unsuspecting wives and other partners.
Excuse me.
That's what it is.
I hear what you're saying.
Not people moving to Atlanta.
Hey.
New York has more people than Atlanta, and I'm sure they're having plenty of sex.
Hey, I hear what you're saying, but this is not a man's issue as well. Okay? This is not a man's issue. You're not gonna blame it on every man on earth.
I'm saying they're a big part of the problem.
I totally disagree with that.
Of course, you're gonna disagree.
100%.
Is it geographical? Yes. Every gay guy moved down to Atlanta. So there's a lot of,
and they're doing what they need to do. Gay men go to the doctor. Gay men
I
get
don't
their
know.
medications.
Hey, do you know that for a fact, young lady? No, you don't. You don't know that for a fact. There's some gay on gay germ spreading. I don't care what you say. But my whole thing
is
this.
Gay disease, Shawn.
But my whole thing is this. You took your behaviors, whether if you're man or woman, and you took it to the South, took it to Atlanta. There's a gay man and gay women on every other block in Atlanta. And no disrespect. And now everybody down there is sick. Okay. So I do agree with you. No question about it. But
do you think straight men are going to the doctor like they need to, Shawn?
I'm a straight man. I go to the doctor.
Yeah. What about your peers?
Now,
when's the last time you heard one of your guy friends talking about going to the doctor?
He don't, because they don't.
You run into the doctor because
I don't hear none of my friends going to the doctor. No, I agree with both of you.
And why aren't they going? Because men are afraid, especially with your colorectal. They don't want no man sticking their finger up.
Right.
Wait. You was with Pedro 2 weeks ago.
That's where I disagree.
In the back of your car, he could go check your prostate, but not your doctor.
See, that's where I disagree.
Married.
That's where I disagree. There are probably, yes, a small percentage of men that have that behavior. I do agree. But you're not going to put that on every, whoa. You're not going to put that on every man, and that men are spreading this. There are, I would clarify and correct you a little bit and say, yes, they are a strong percentage of men. There's a small percentage of men that are behaving like this. Yes. But this is not a man's issue.
That's all you need is a small percentage of men. A small percentage of men can infect a large amount of people.
And then in the community itself, there's a lot going on in the community itself. So there's a trifecta here of behaviors that got these numbers spiked up in Atlanta. And guys, if you're HIV positive because you love the rectum playing, get your medicine.
It's not the rectum plane, Shawn. You're missing the point.
I'm not missing no point.
You're missing the whole point.
They're rectum plane. How you think they're catching this HIV? It's rectum plane. How you think they catching it? What you think the condom is? It's the rectum.
Straight people catch HIV too. That has nothing to do with rectum plane. Sometimes they share needles.
But what's the large percentage of it? This is not a heroin problem. It's not a drug problem. You know where this HIV's coming from in Atlanta. Let's knock it off.
Fake news. He said he's spreading propaganda, guys. Shawn is not well informed in what's
You
going on.
don't think there's a lot of anal play in Atlanta, young lady?
Yeah, but
there's a lot of anal play all over the United States of America.
Senny just said it. She just said it. That these guys are having casual sex with each other and going home with their wife.
But she also said that they go to the doctor, they get the prep, they make sure they're okay before they engage in the sex.
I understand that. Exactly. We're not talking about no drug use here. This is what it is. This is anal play. It's anal play. That's spreading the virus.
It's men at the end of the day. Men are spreading it. And whether you're gay, can we account for can we account for gay men that aren't getting tested and aren't doing what they need to do? Yes, we can. But if they have statistical numbers to know that these people are the ones to say that it means that they're identifying their sexual
I'm not disagreeing with you.
And they're doing it.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying that there's a trifecta of other behaviors that got these numbers to where they are. I'm not saying that. It is a men's issue, but there's other factors in that got these numbers up. And your women are up here. As soon as you talk about a man, it's a man spreading this whole situation. I totally disagree. There's behavior within the community that's spreading this virus. There's men behavior, and there's other contributing factors as well with this. So you're not going to sit here and tell me they're so comfortable and so cavalier that men are doing this.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a small percentage of men that are, but there's a total other behavior that's spreading this virus as well. That's all I'm saying.
Watch out, ladies. They're coming for you.
And if you want to go to the geographical part of it, look, Atlanta has a terrible reputation of anal play.
Okay, they do.
Now, if you're gonna sit there and not tell me that, if you're gonna deny that, then we got a problem. Because that's the truth.
But so does DC, Shawn.
It doesn't matter. These places are anal playgrounds.
I'm trying not to laugh at him. He's being
These are anal playgrounds, people. If I went to Atlanta right now, I'm gonna duct tape my asshole.
Oh my God.
I'm done.
That's right, D'Lo. D'Lo said bottom line is HIV is spreading in Atlanta. Period. We're gonna end it there. Full stop.
And there's multiple contributing factors on why it's spreading in Atlanta. Not just men having sex with gay men and going home to their wives. There's other factors that are involved in that. That's all I'm saying. You're not gonna sit here and say that heterosexual men are just spreading this whole situation and they created this whole hot mess. No, there's other contributing factors that's spreading this hot mess. That's all Harvey's saying. And if you are a heterosexual man and you go to Atlanta today, duct tape your asshole.
Or live your best life. That's what they're going down there for.
Right, you're right. Or live your best life. If you want to be gay and you want to have anal play, then let everybody know.
Right.
I know it's a tough decision to make, but if that's the way you roll,
let everybody know.
And take your medication. Take your meds. Take your meds. That's all I'm saying.
I am so done.
What else you got? Welcome to the show, guys. The only place on earth where you get your morning started right. That's where you get your morning started right. What else you got? No, still, Miss Miko, go ahead. This is your turn. Duct tape your asshole.
Kareem Williams said a lot of these 20 and 30-year-olds were born with HIV. Men and women probably moved to Atlanta just to blend in.
Kareem.
And then y'all talk about me and my opinions.
Kareem, what?
Where does that even come from?
Not the blend in part. What? Just to blend in.
I'm done.
Hey,
getting that information. And if they were born with it, they've probably been on medicine and all types of stuff. What are you talking about?
Yo, Kareem is crazy. Okay,
But
yeah, we're gonna.
you're all insist on moving to Atlanta. You know how many straight men probably moved to Atlanta years back and now they're all turned out? Huh?
Wait,
They
you said
turned
what?
out.
People moved to Atlanta now they're turned out.
I said, you know how many straight men have moved to Atlanta years ago that are now turned out in anal play? Hmm? Huh? A
They've
lot
always
of those guys.
they've always
No,
had those feelings. That's why they went down there.
exactly. Continue on. Miss Miko, what you got?
Oh my gosh. So I don't know if you guys talked about this. Did you guys hear about the Little Rascal bank robberies with the 3 kids ages 11, 12, and 16? Did you guys hear about that?
No,
Let me tell you.
not Little Rascals.
Yep. They're called, the FBI dubbed them the Little Rascals because they're
So,
underage.
wait a minute.
What? What, Sean?
Miss Simmons talks about they were never straight. So are you saying that a straight man was never straight and turned gay, or was a straight man always gay from the beginning? What are you saying? What are you saying?
He's saying they probably weren't. They're probably straight presenting, and they went down there to be their real self.
No, my question is, my question is, or were they gay from the time they were born, or were they straight and then went down there and got turned out? Which one is it? It can't be both.
She's saying they were never straight that's what she's saying. They were never straight if they went down there.
That's not what my question.
But that's not true. Straight men move to Atlanta and they stay straight.
Is a straight guy? Is a guy born? Is a guy born straight and get turned out, or were they born gay and it just took time for them to figure it out? Which one is it? Miss Simmons, which one is it? Because it's so easy to say that. Oh, they turned out. They were turned. It's so easy to say that. Which one is it though?
What do you mean? It could be both. Maybe they didn't realize it, or they weren't confronting it, and now they just decide to be gay.
So they go to Atlanta and figure this all out.
Like Kareem said, to fit in.
I mean, they could, or they've always known and want to go where being gay is really socially acceptable. It could be both.
No, Marina said they were straight and went to Atlanta and was turned out.
Okay. Okay, continue on with your story. All this gay talk is getting me crazy right now. Shout out to all my gay folks out there in these streets. Go ahead, Sam. Miss Miko.
So 3 children dubbed the Little Rascals were accused of robbing a Houston bank. The juveniles ages 11, 12, and 16 were caught on camera walking up to a teller of the Wells Fargo bank, giving her a note and running out the door with all the money. The FBI dubbed them the Little Rascals because they were too young to say their age. They're all behind bars because their parents turned them in. Kudos to mom and dad.
Oh yeah,
kudos. The parents saw it on the news and turned them in. And it's still developing at this time. So my question to you guys, Shawn and Cindy, and the chat room members, if that was your beloved Timmy, Johnny Jr., and you see on TV that they robbed the bank and walked away with $700,000, you're behind on the rent, the light bill due, everything is up, what would you do? Would you turn your child in? Or because no one knew who they were kids. No one had their parents turned them in. Their parents turned them in. 11, 12, and 16. As a parent, would you turn your child in for robbing a bank knowing that they can get away with it, that they did get away with it?
Yeah, Cindy, let me get this one in, and you could close out because we can get out of here. Yeah, I'm telling. Of course, I am. SennyJ, knowing Cindy, she's not going to tell on the children. I am. If my child is robbing a bank, whether if they're 9 years old or 35 years old or 72 years old, I'm going to tell the authorities that my child has robbed a bank. Especially if you see it on television, especially if everyone knows the child. The police are not even coming to the door. It's gonna be the next door neighbor. Yo, your son has robbed the bank.
Now, Shawn, this happened on March 22nd. The parents just turned them in yesterday.
Well, maybe they wanted to spend some time with the parent. I would have turned the kid in. I would have turned my child in immediately, because why am I going to interrupt my life because you did something stupid? So why am I going to aid and abet and make sure you're in some kind of safe house to run from the law, and then I get caught up and jammed up into it? And now I got felony charges. I don't want that problem. My child did that. I'll look at my child and have a conversation with my child. Listen, you effed up, turn yourself in, you're done. And you had no business doing that. And I even throw in the old school stuff. I ain't raised you like that. I'll throw all that in. And then I say, go on down there and turn yourself in. Because
you want to tell 11-year-olds to turn themselves in?
Excuse me?
You're going to tell an 11-year-old to go down there and turn themselves in?
I just said in the beginning of this conversation, Ms. Miko, and God bless you, I don't care how old they are. Okay. If you're 11 years old, and that's another thing, I think the parents should go to jail for this as well. Why is your 11-year-old in a bank with a gun trying to rob a bank? Maybe the parents have something to do with this as well. But definitely the child should go. I will turn in an 11-year-old ASAP. I will turn in an 11-year-old even if they're not my child.
For the reward money, I would. Look, for the reward money, I probably would.
Penny, are you turning in your beloved child who robbed a bank?
I mean, I would have to initially, no, I would not. I'd be like, they need to come over here with some type of warrant or something like that. But
Cindy, you see your child on television robbing the bank.
They didn't know who they were, so did they?
But Cindy, what if you saw them? You knew. Cindy, what if you knew that this was your child robbing the bank? It was undeniable.
I don't.
Then what you gonna do?
I'm not going to willingly ever give my child up to the authorities. The only good thing about this is that they're juveniles, so they might not get charged as adults, and so the time wouldn't really be that severe. But also because it doesn't seem like they had any weapons. They did it with a note, right?
Yeah.
So they didn't, nobody was going to die. But also at the same time, I'd be like, you did it with other people. So these kids are going to snitch on you. So we got to try and get ahead of it because you did it with other people. If you did it by yourself, we'd have a little room to shake and bake. You know what I'm saying? But you did it with other people, and they're obviously going to go tell. So I can't save you from that, But I'm not willingly, no. I don't care who you are. You could be a bum on the street. I'm not calling the cops. I'm not willingly testifying, giving information.
Right.
F the police. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm giving it up. Y'all going to have to work for this.
Right. So, Ms. Miko, are you giving up your child?
Nope.
Okay. So there's two of us that are not giving up our child, and I'm giving up the child. So in the chat room, what are you doing? Number one, are you giving up your child immediately? Number two, if you're not. Okay. Okay, Cindy, what you got? And then we got to get out of here. Put a number 1, 2 as well as you join the show today. Put a number 2 if you're not. Okay, Cindy, what else you got?
Well, I'll just leave you guys with this. There is a jackpot. There's a jackpot of 1.09. What is the 0.09? 900,000? What is that? 09. There were no winning tickets for Wednesday night's estimated 1.09 billion Powerball grand prize. So
hold on a second. Hold on. So none of y'all giving up your child? I'm the only one. I'm the only one.
You're a cop caller. You love the police.
I'm the only one.
You love the police?
Shawn loves the police. He loves the police.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one dropping the dime. Just me. I'm the only one in the chat room that's gonna drop a dime on my beloved. And all of y'all running around talking about number 2s, but soon as the sheriffs come to your house, you gonna say little Timmy's in the bedroom. Soon as they come running to your crib, you gonna say, boy, get dressed, and you gotta go to the police. You say number 2 in this chat room, knock it off. Knock it off.
Yeah, Sean.
When the squad cars come and they shutting your block down and ATF is in the building, you are not going to tell your child to run out the back door or hide underneath the bed. Knock it off. Okay? I'll be the only one that's going to drop a dime and be honest about it.
LaShawn Hayes Jones said she'll tell, and she's taking a little money too on their way out.
Okay.
She said, LaShawn
She'll
said,
keep a couple of dollars.
she said she's telling.
She said she's
a couple
telling,
of
and
dollars.
Thank
she's
you,
going to
sis.
keep a couple dollars.
Sis, let me tell you something before we got it. Sis, let me tell you something. You and I, LaShawn Hayes Jones, are the only real people in this chat room right now.
Oh, please.
All the rest of them, including SennyJ and Miss Miko, are fraudulent right now.
Not fraudulent.
Okay? Anybody else with a number one, because the rest of y'all with number twos, I'm questioning what's going on with you right now.
I ain't giving mine up.
Guys, Cindy, what's the story
y'all
again?
with the number ones. I'm gonna make sure I stay away from y'all.
You can whatever me
Don't catch me on a night out drinking.
You can whatever me all you want to. But LaShawn Hayes Jones and Shawn Harvey are the only real individuals in this chat room right now. Continue on, SennyJ.
Please.
Hold on. Miko, I got old neck. I'm suffering from old neck. You see that?
What are y'all talking about?
Exactly. So an estimated pot of gold of at least 1.23 billion will be up for grabs in the next Powerball drawing, which is tomorrow night. The amount could rise as more and more tickets are bought up. Saturday's jackpot will be Powerball's fourth biggest ever and the eighth largest in U.S. lottery history. The winning numbers for Wednesday night's Powerball were 11, 38, 41, 62, 65, and 15. The jackpot winner would have the option of having the money doled out in one immediate payout, followed by annual payments over 29 years, or a single lump sum payment of an estimated 527 million. 300,000 million. So all price amounts are before taxes.
Hold on. So
that's a lot of taxes.
That's a lot of tax. But look what the payout is. Then you could get so much money you can move to Atlanta. Now wait. Miss Miko, you haven't been around. Miss Miko, you haven't been around, and we've been doing the neck cam. I've been suffering from old man neck. So Cindy and myself have been showing our necks on a regular basis. And hold on, wait a minute. And Princess said he wants to see your neck, but let's do this if you don't mind, Cindy, before we get back to your story. Cindy's neck has been definitely on point this week. She's not suffering from old man neck. Cindy, if you don't mind, could the audience see your neck one more time on Feel Good Friday, if you don't mind? Look at that neck. Okay, now, Miss Miko, look at my neck, old man neck. Okay?
This is ridiculous.
Now, Miss Miko, could you, if you don't mind, could you show the audience your neck, please, if you don't mind? You just lift your head up and show your neck. Now, Cindy, look at that neck. That's a choking neck right there. Cindy, look at that neck. God damn.
I see. I see it.
One more time, Miss Miko. Princess want to see more. See the neck one more time. Yeah, you got that. You definitely got that strangled neck. Go ahead, one more time if you don't mind.
It's a nice neck.
It's a nice neck. You know what, Cindy? Let's give a round of applause to Miss Miko's neck.
Y'all are crazy.
I can clap it up for my good sis. Her neck is necking.
Yeah, your neck is necking. No talking about it.
It's giving healthy.
Yeah.
Y'all are crazy.
It's giving me rope vibes, but definitely not.
What? Weird.
Cindy, what's the payout again?
The payout is 1.23 billion.
And how much do you
after taxes? About 525 million.
$525 million that we get?
Yeah, after taxes, if you take one lump sum.
Oh my God.
Or you can stretch it out over 29 years.
So guys, put a number in chat room if it was this Powerball or the Mega Millions.
This is the Powerball.
Okay,
no,
guys.
This is the. Is this the Mega Millions? No, Powerball.
Okay. guys, put a number one in the chat room if you're playing. You said Powerball.
Yeah, they're only $2.
Okay,
$2
put a
tickets.
number one. Put a number one chat room if you're playing Powerball. Put a number two if you're not. All right. So listen, guys. Also, if you enjoyed the show, we truly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in on the Feel Good Friday. Look, the whole gang is back, and we had a great show this morning. And God bless all you guys. Cindy, before by the way, Miss Miko, before you give the last word, Cindy hasn't been given the last word. She don't give a damn.
I don't have any good ones. I forget
Yeah,
to get one.
yeah,
Like,
no doubt. So I
sorry.
tell you what, Cindy, before we yield back to Miss Miko, any parting words? I'm gonna say have a good weekend, guys, and we truly appreciate you and thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead, Cindy, and then we'll give Miss Miko the last word.
Yeah, you guys have a good weekend. Play the Powerball.
Right. Go ahead, Miss Miko.
Play the
My
Powerball.
last word is about the weather because it's been rainy and nasty, monsoon, all kind of crazy things is happening. So my last word for this weekend is may your weekend shine with smiles and happiness.
Aw,
Wow,
isn't that so sweet?
isn't that so nice? One more time, if you don't mind.
May your weekend shine with smile and happiness.
Good. And now, before we leave, if you don't mind, Miss Miko, since you haven't been here in a while, and welcome back. In our closing statements, if you don't mind, could you show your neck to the audience one more time, if you don't mind?
Oh
God bless.
my God. Let me get up
Show them
close.
You
Yeah,
know
show
Sean
them
gonna drag it
Yeah.
till the
Yo,
end of
princess,
time.
princess. All
I
right,
can't.
guys, we are out of here. Come on, let's wave at them. God bless you guys. Y'all guys be safe, and we see you on Monday. Let's go.
Bye, guys.